Let me tell y'all something. It is so important to have a father. I know right now everybody's in this, loop of devaluing men and we don't need a man and men are useless and blah, blah, blah. Right? I know. And sometimes it be like that. But the value of a good man is so necessary. The bad men, they're actually more destructive than anything. But the value of a good man, it will change your life. Like my dad, me and my parents were talking today, and I was talking to my dad, and he was like, you know what? I just want to tell you, I am so proud of you. I love you. You are doing what you're supposed to do. You taking care of business, because I just got a new job, a new position, and it's better. Well, obviously, but and so I said, thank you, Daddy. And he said, I just know where you came from, and to see you now with the kids is just amazing. Bro, my dad is my best friend. And I think, like, if I didn't have him, I don't know. And I know a lot of people don't have their fathers. Some of you don't have your mothers, and there's also a portion of you that have your fathers, but they raggedy.
The father is the most important person in the family, especially for women. A lot of these women are, tainted or have issues just because of the father's not there. Women, you're gonna go through dating, all this stuff. You're gonna feel like breakups and all that. You're gonna feel like you're not worth anything. But it's nothing like having a father there to reinforce who you are. See, a lot of these women will go through these relationships, but they don't have a father to continue to tell them they love you, you're doing great, keep going. They don't have that reassurance, so they have to get that through their whole phase. But men are necessary. Good men are necessary. Good fathers are necessary, especially for women. I feel like fathers play a big role in their daughters' lives. You have to be there for your daughters no matter what. You are that constant reassurance for your daughter to feel good about themselves as a father. Being a father to a daughter is the hardest and the best job in the world. But you have to understand, as a father, you have to continually tell your girls that they are smart, they are kind, they're beautiful, they're amazing. You constantly have to keep their spirits high, because they're going to go through shit. They're going to hear things from boys. They're going to hear things from people outside social media. They're going to question themselves. But every time they see you, you are there to continue to bring their spirits up. As a father of two beautiful daughters, I see that early. I have to always bring the energy. I have to give them kisses. I have to give them hugs. Even though I didn't grow up like that, but I had to do that for them so they know what real love is. That is the job of the father. So when we look at these women on social media being hoes, talking reckless, having 4 or 5 baby daddies, there's no father there. I can already tell. I would say 90 to 95% of those women don't have a father. So they're looking for reassurance from other men. So as a father, you have to understand, man, your number one duty is to make sure your kids and your daughters feel loved, appreciated, and they have the confidence. The confidence of a woman comes from their father. I'm going to say this again. The confidence from a woman comes from their father. The father is who instills the confidence into themselves. So if they don't have that every day, they will continue to doubt, and they will look for the outside world to give them that confidence and their validation.
And really, I want to encourage men to be better men. Just be better. If you know, don't do people wrong. Don't stay bitter. Don't hurt the mother of your child because you still mad. And I'm not saying women don't do this. I'm just this for men, y'all. As being a daddy's girl, y'all, please, I'm begging you, forgive, get through it, get over it, let it go, and take care of business. And when you die, you will have your family and your friends around you taking care of you in your old age. Look, when my grandfather was passing away, he was on his last, bit of life. His family was there 24/7.
The reason why we go back again to the fathers, why do we have terrible sons? It's because the father's not there. This is why I say the father is very important in the household, because the father teaches the son how to be a man, what a man looks like. You can't teach a boy how to be a man if you're not there every day. A man needs to see that every single day. My father passed away, but then I had a stepfather, but I still call him my father. He showed me every day what a man looks like. This is the reason why I have these values today. It's because I saw what a man looks like every single day, a good man. But I always tell people when I'm talking how important the father is in communities and creating the life that we need in today's world. The father is the most important person in the household. Women will hate me for saying that, but I'm telling you it's true. The father is the one that creates the structure. The father is the one that instills confidence. That is the job of the father, but a lot of men don't know how much of a job it is to be a father. So that's why they fail, because once they become a father, it's too hard. But how do you learn how to be a good father if you don't have an example? So you have to break the cycle. So this is why women, when you have a good man, maybe he don't make all the money yet. Maybe he can't take you on fancy trips yet. But if he's being good to you, if he's providing with money or providing with love and being there, being faithful and taking care of these kids and doing everything he can, the material stuff will come. But women put the material stuff first, the money, the cars. I want that first. I don't care what type of dude this guy is. This is why you guys get heartbroken. This is why, because you guys are choosing the wrong man, because you're choosing off the material, but you're not choosing off the values. Why is that? Because you don't know what a real man looks like if he was in the middle of your face. It's because you don't have a father at home to show this is what a man looks like. Here's my example. So a lot of our people in our Black community don't have fathers to show us what a real father looks like, what a real man looks like, whether that's a daughter, whether that's a son. There's no man there to where they can look back and say, that's my example. So how can somebody be a good man if he doesn't have an example? How can a woman be confident if she never had her father tell her every day, you're amazing? This is why you have the feminists. This is why you have women go through their whole phase. It's because they're looking for validation. As a man with daughters, and you see and you understand how important my good words is to them. It's very important to lift up your daughters. But men, we don't understand how big of an impact is, because women are saying, I don't need you. Women are saying, I can do this by myself. But we're coming back into an age where the man is going to be put up here again. The good men, not all men, the good men. But if you're watching this video, you continue to watch it. The last thing I'm going to say is this. If you're a woman and you don't have a good man, find a good man. Appreciate that good man. He may not have all of the boxes, but if he's good to you, he has good values, you can help him build the rest. But also to understand how important a good man is for you and for your kids. I'm not telling women that they are not important, but the man is the most important person in the family. If you don't think so, look how Black families are structured now without a father. Are we better or are we worse? The Black man is needed in the Black family. He should be the most important person in the family.